It's nice to see that, we have a beautiful blue sky, some color in there with the sunrise. So just so you know, it's going to be a sunny day, but with that, we're going to see a whole lot of it to where we do have some weather alerts for you. Very muggy, and that's the problem. We're really not catching a break from the overnights with temperatures dropping because of just the amount of humidity that's been building over the past couple days, which is why we're coming to you with a heat advisory today. Lots of sun. Bit of a breeze, though, so that'll help to kind of combat the heat a bit. But those heat index values, they're going to be flirting with 100 degrees through a good chunk of the day today. Right now, a lot of us still into the upper 60s, but we do have some cooler spots on the map. 62 in Cambridge, 64 in Coshocton. Go over to Delaware County. A lot of places in the low 60s out there, too. So we do have a nice mixture, but still, all in all, pretty muggy out there. And it's going to be a hot one, especially if you're going to be heading to the Ohio State Fair. It is going to be scorching hot, highs in the low 90s. That's not even the heat index. That's actually the air temperature. Winds will be out of the southwest at 7 to 14 miles an hour. And it's going to be feeling like it's close to 100 through a good chunk of the afternoon. We're also going to keep an eye on this system. It's not going to be impacting us today, but of course the winds ahead of this system, that's going to allow for some breezy winds. But we are going to be looking at some showers and storms coming to town as we head into perhaps overnight in parts of the state, but not so much impacting us here in Central Ohio until the second half of your Thursday. We'll talk about that in just a few. But right now, we are waking up to a beautiful start to the day out there. 68 degrees, and of course, dew point not too far behind. It's like a shadow because of just how humid it is right behind the air temp. 86 by 12 o'clock. If that number's familiar, that was right around our high for a lot of areas yesterday. We're going to be at that by noon. Continuing to warm into the low 90s. And of course, the big factor here with the humidity, feeling like it's on either side of 100 degrees through a good chunk of the day. I'm talking from 1 p.m. all the way until 7 o'clock. So several hours of sustained high heat and humidity. Something to be mindful of, especially as you head out today. Maybe avoid some of those strenuous activities, mowing the lawn, things of that nature for perhaps after the sun sets later into the day, where it's still going to be pretty warm for us. But we got a couple more warm days ahead of us as we wrap up the week. 88 on Thursday, we'll see better chances of showers and storms. Then going into the weekend, things will be a little bit cooler, but all in all, still pretty humid with some of the showers and storms that we'll be talking about. So we're still looking at a hot day for us tomorrow. Highs will be into the upper 80s. Tonight, warm and humid, just a few isolated showers. The system that's to our north and west, I wouldn't be surprised, brought a few spotty showers in and around town as we head into the day tomorrow, but it looks like for the most part things will be pretty dry. So we're going to fast forward, start things at 11 o'clock tonight, seeing some pockets of green here where we could see just a couple stray showers. I'm thinking for the most part, this is just the model picking up some cloud coverage that's going to be moving in on the system as it weakens, as it pushes to the south and east. But here we are waking up tomorrow morning, looking like we could see some heavy rain in spots in some of our northern counties up towards Kenton area. Otherwise, just seeing a mix of sun and clouds around town more than not, but we will see some of those spotty showers during the mid to late morning. Again, nothing widespread for us that's going to be problematic. But here we are at 12. We do start to see some of that sunshine, still a few stray showers. Watch how quickly things kind of ignite. We have a lot of environmental things in place where it's going to allow for a lot of these showers and storms to really just bubble up out of nowhere heading into the afternoon, especially after 3 o'clock, where we'll see scattered showers turning widespread with some heavy downpours, thunderstorms going into tomorrow evening. Not looking at a severe weather threat as far as severe thunderstorm warnings or any sort of tornadic activity, but with these storms, they could be moving pretty slow, and that's going to cause some issues in of its own. Of course, with some lightning around an area for some time. Not only that, some heavy rainfall leading to some flooding in spots. That'll continue to move through into the evening, going into the early part of the night where it looks like it starts to calm down, and then still unsettled going into the night, because we're still going to be looking at some showers possibly going into the morning for us on Friday, and then that's where it looks like we'll see more widespread rain kind of through the course of the day before settling down later into the evening. So we got a lot of red to throw at you, but for good reason. We got the heat advisory in effect for today. We got more widespread potential for showers and storms Thursday and the Friday, where we'll see better potential for some heavy rain, flooding in some spots. Fast forward to the weekend, not as much of a chance for rain, but still enough to where we'll have some isolated downpours going into the afternoon, more so or less than just, your typical summer pop-ups. But given the humidity, it is going to be more than likely that we will see them. Again, they're going to be sporadic, but some heavy downpours associated with that. And then our next front coming through, hoping to then clear the way for the rest of the week. And of course, showing you your 10-day forecast, you'll see that cool down. It does arrive later next week with those temperatures back down into the low 80s.